going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343. I know I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but I had to say this. And I am glad I don't use Crunchyroll anymore. I used to use it once upon a time to watch season 2 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid because of the introduction to Ilulu, the short-strapped dragon that was causing a bunch of ruckus over on social media. And you know how people are over there with trying to actually get Ilulu actually all freaking like in all heaps of trouble, especially with translators going out of their way to actually say, she's actually P-file bait and stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. And let's not forget how badly the translators were poorly dubbing the series and pushing in Gen Z terms. Look, your job is simple. You're supposed to actually freaking tell us what the words mean without trying to force, some form of freaking some Gen Z bullshit, from TikTok or from social media or whatever. Don't pander to them. They're not gonna freaking watch your stuff. And don't even get me started on the Spy Family, debacle with TikTok. That's a freaking another can of worms I tend not to open. Now, it seems that Crunchyroll is selling off personal information, and that's a major no-no. You should never freaking, sell off personal information of your personal users. And shame on Crunchyroll. Right there. And that actually led to a class action lawsuit, which, is just, freaking should be a message to any other companies. This is what happens when you actually go against the customer base. And as the old saying goes, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, am I right? But I haven't used freaking Crunchyroll in God only knows how long. And quite honestly, I don't think I'm actually qualified for the freaking $30 settlement, which is actually, pretty low for me, I guess. But hell, $30 is $30. If you actually want to get the $30 settlement, go right ahead. Like I said, I don't use Crunchyroll. I never actually planned on using Crunchyroll. And quite frankly, I don't care. And this should serve as a warning to the corporate overlords, that are behind the scenes. Because you see, it turns out that this should actually serve as a warning to Soyny. Or Sony if you want to be, a little professional about it. But I usually just prefer calling them Soyny. And Soyny owns Crunchyroll. And has also bought rights to Funimation, Crunchyroll, and has a firm grip on anime here in the West. It's they're trying to monopolize it and, say, we actually own this, you have to pay us. And yet, they're actually censoring Japanese video games. They're actually freaking pushing in so much political agendas into anime. And God only knows what with freaking what other forms of entertainment they're going to be forcing us in here in the West. Allow me to say something, and let me be exactly clear and concise as possible. You see this? This is my wallet. And just remember this. You want me to shut my mouth? Then my wallet goes shut with it. We need to hit them right where it hurts. Their bank accounts. These companies care only about money, and they are heavily relying on ESG funding. Now, we've actually had issues with BlackRock and all these other corporate banks trying to actually freaking use any means necessary to actually freaking make money. And yet, when Larry Fink got caught with his hand in the cookie jar for actually making ESG fundings instead of actually freaking going out and actually try to help the customers. This just shows that this is all due to corporate greed. And instead of giving good quality products to the people who want to be entertained or who want entertainment, instead, the localization teams behind the scenes usually give the consumers the short end of the stick, along with the animation teams back in Japan with little to nothing to show for their work. And it's like what Papa Kyle said. ESG ruins creativity and stifles art from being expressive. Now, massive shout out to Kyle and all the things that he does. I really do support his work, and it'd be pretty cool if he could actually, support a small creator like myself, because I actually would love to actually, hopefully, have bigger creators actually kind of give us, smaller creators a boost up. But I really do respect, Kyle and all the things that he's done, along with, Mugen Lord and all the others. Because, if these, bigger content creators could give, us smaller content creators a leg up in, trying to help us actually boost our signal to other people, I hope that, they could actually take the time to actually, give us smaller content creators, a bigger voice. Although, I'm not trying to actually, force him to do anything that he doesn't want to do. I'm just throwing out a suggestion. And we've been constantly seeing ugly abominations known to man come in the night when it comes to video games, comics, movies, and other things because of the rise of feminism. Now, feminists have actually destroyed everything. Whether it's actually Star Wars, whether it's actually, successful franchises like Indiana Jones, the Terminator franchise. The list goes on and on. And yet they want to say, we, the men, are the ones that were responsible for this. No. It's because, we actually have established these IPs and made it successful. But instead, the feminists want to go behind the scenes and then destroy everything that we hold dear. In fact, it's not just us men that really want this. There are women that actually enjoy, looking at sexy women, looking at buff guys, and they're just as much affected as men are. I seriously can't wrap my brain around the fact that we, the people who are paying our hard-earned money, who just want an escape from the world and all that, and all the goings-on, they actually force that garbage into our entertainment, for Christ's sakes. Does these people have no shame? And the short answer for that is no. No, they don't have any shame whatsoever. But these people are willing to take your money even if they openly hate you. And another thing, this is just my personal advice. Just heed it and take it with a grain of salt. Never give money to people who openly hate you, because it empowers them to fuel their hatred for you and just keep doing the same things over and over again without any repercussions, no consequences, or anything of the like. And of course, these big corporations, once they actually start getting hit with all these boycotts and stuff like that, they'll actually ask freaking Big Daddy government for bailouts / handouts in case something goes wrong. If anyone goes and says something bad about said company, they'll just, they'll just say, oh, look at what this person is doing to me. They're actually causing so much hatred. Oh, seriously. This is why I can't stand these types of people. And I say this. You should have learned your lesson after what happened. But if you're really wanting to go down the so-called proverbial woke rabbit hole, all I can say to that is this. Get woke, go broke, and croak. Simple as that. Well, that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you enjoy this kind of content, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell on your way out. And as always, just remember these 4 things. Respect the rights of fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy, as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt you or anyone else. Anime is freedom. Until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Enemy 343. God, anime, mecha, and beat you to waifu fucking speed.